Hi all, this is Rob. Hey, I just wanted to show you how to import impulse responses and go over kind of the new system that we've made to make things simpler when we're switching out different responses to the team. And now, just so you're aware, all the impulse responses that we've purchased, two times at this point, one for the church and one for private use for one extra user. So this is all legal. We're all legitimate here. So I wanted to get that out there. So we're not sharing impulse responses with people that we shouldn't. So they've been purchased the multiple times that they need to in talking to the people that we've purchased them from. So anyhow, with that out of the way, I just wanted to show you how to import the impulse responses. If you go over to here, this is a little glitch that HX Edit has with the new OS. It's really the new OS that's causing the problem. All right, so if we go to impulse responses, you may have a ton there, you may have nothing there. But let's just say we want to change it all. Okay, so right now you can't import it all. You could if you wanted. Let's say, for instance, this is kind of the zip file that I sent out to one of our servants. He opened it. When you double click it, it'll show the presets. You can drag and drop this in. Oops, hold the shift, and you can do that way if you want, or you can import. I wanted to show you the import way, just so you know how to do it that way too. Let's go here. So if you do something like this on an empty, or it really doesn't matter. You can just go here. So I'm going to hit import, and I am going to go to it's automatically gone to that folder. I'm going to hit the first one, and I'm going to select the range by holding the shift. And so we got all 22 selected. When I hit open, it's going to ask if I want to overwrite the existing. Are you sure you want to overwrite the highlighted IRs? As you can see, it's highlighted 1 to 22. I'm going to hit yes. If you have 120 in there, what it's going to do is, because I'm only importing 22, it's going to take up 22 slots. All the rest will be empty, as you'll see in a second. Okay, so like I said, if you had the full 128 filled up, and you import this, you're overwriting it, you're going to just have the 22 here. But again, we purchased these from Worship Tutorials, and then most of these are from David Hislop, and I actually purchased them twice from him as well as Worship Tutorials. Okay, so there we go. So we got the IRs in. Now, I've made two PDFs here to explain what we're doing. So let's start with this one, the IR locations. So I've basically changed the name of the IRs and put a number in front. And again, the reason I did that is because when you have all your impulse responses stored, they don't store in the order that you're going to put them in, because you got all these tons of impulse responses, but when I don't want to have to put it in individually in certain locations so that it makes sure it goes to the correct song. Now, I've heard that the new, or as of the previous 2.9 version of Helix HX Edit, it shouldn't matter where you put it. But I've had issues, so it could be a user issue. I don't know. But I just decided, let's just number them, and because we've done that, you got to know exactly where they're going to be. I think it just makes things simpler to keep track of where you have things. And so anyhow, so there's this, and then if you go to impulse responses, I made this document as well for all the songs that we currently have containing impulse responses. So let's just use Amazing Grace. Now the way this works, this top one here is going to be the first one in the signal chain. This will be the second. And what I mean by that is this is the first one in the signal chain. This is the second. It's the top, bottom. If you had this IR over here, same thing. This would be the first one. This would be the second. So just for simplicity, that's what that means. So this particular IR right here, as you can tell, the fawn, if I click that, that's not correct. So so we got to look for the greenback 545.3 AC30. So if I look at that, this one, let's see, where is that? And the reason I did this as well as this you can't see the full description. So the 545 right there, number 19, 2x12 greenback 545 AC30. Let's go back, make sure. Yep. So that's position 19. So I'm going to go here. There it is. Okay. Now let's check this one. Oop, where are we? Are we on the right one? Yes. Okay, let's see this one. I think I may have already taken care of it. Nope. So there's prosonic. So we're going to change that to the prosonic, which I know is number 20. There. Okay. Now, so we got the correct one in both the top and bottom. Now I want to, before we save it, if you notice here, I'm on snapshot 5. Well, I don't start the song on snapshot 5. I started on 1. So I'm going to change this. It won't do anything to your IRs at this moment. As long as I'm staying on this song, Amazing Grace, it won't matter where I go. It'll save it. If I go to a different song right now, it's not going to save what I did. It's going to save what I had previously, which were the wrong impulse responses. So now that I'm on foot switch 1, I'm going to hit save. I click this. This pops up, and I hit OK. So now, if I was to switch, okay, I'm on a different patch, or let's go to this one just so it doesn't confuse you. Come Thou Fount, and I go back to Amazing Grace, double click there. You see it's on snapshot 1. Wow, that sounded bad. Okay, hopefully that helps. If you have any questions about anything else, let me know. Take care.